One much-publicized story of 2015 concerned a man being arrested in connection with the shooting death of a reality TV star. 44-year-old Major Workman was indicted by the grand jury for first-degree murder in the death of James Gatos. Gatos was fatally shot outside his residence at Fox. He had appeared on the show Ultimate Survival, which aired on the National Geographic Channel. There were officer-involved shootings in the interior in 2015. A woman was arrested in connection with shots fired during a police pursuit that left a man dead. 20-year-old Sarah Smoke is facing felony assault and misconduct involving weapons charges. She was accused of shooting at police from a car window. The driver, Vincent Perdue, was shot and killed after reportedly firing multiple shots at officers. The man whose son is accused of shooting and killing two Alaska State troopers at Tanana was convicted of tampering with physical evidence in the case. Arvin Kangas was sentenced to 8 years in prison. Superior Court Judge Paul Lyle handed down the sentence, which was the maximum amount of time allowed under the law. Following the arrest of a former UAF hockey player on charges of sexual assault, the university policy on the crime was reviewed. More than 100 people gathered in the Wood Center at UAF to talk about the handling of cases.
The only way we're going to affect change and see significant reductions in the level of sexual assaults, of assaults in general, is if each one of us make that commitment to ourselves that we're going to do something different today than we did yesterday.
Arrests were made in connection with the shooting death of John Kaverlik outside the Rock and Rodeo Bar in Fairbanks.
Involves an arrest in Anchorage, an arrest in Texas, an arrest in Florida, and there's going to be more to come. And my detectives, we have 7, 6 have been working on this case nonstop.
After spending 18 years in prison for the murder of Fairbanks teenager John Hartman, the group of men known as the Fairbanks Four were released from custody after making a deal with the state. City Mayor John Eberhardt said a principal in the case was going to be interviewed in the Hartman murder and the death of a woman on the cold case list.
As part of the Mahogany Davis murder investigation, I've asked Chief Aragon to speak with William Holmes about Mahogany's murder and also the Hartman murder. William Holmes had a child with Mahogany Davis. And, you know, you hear little bits and pieces of information and the names Holmes and Wallace come up.
This is Monty Bowen reporting.